How did you see that game, Craig? The Roosters looked like they came to play early on.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good contest the whole game. I know the score sort of, you know, when you looked at the score, it was 30-4. Like, that was a bit hard to believe, really. You know, I think it was a lot tighter contest than that. You know, they sort of bashed us up a bit, especially in that first half, and you know. I thought we were really resilient. You know, we sort of really hung on. Like, you know, they had, you know, a lot more of the ball in the first half than we had, so that gave them, you know, some good field position. But you know, they only scored the one try, which I thought was a, you know, really good effort from us. Second half it turned around. I think, you know, we had more ball, and you know, we probably, you know, wore them down, you know, towards the end, and you know, that's where the points come. But yeah, you know, we sort of knew, or we sort of guessed that, you know, it was going to be physical. You know, that's when they're playing at their best. You know, and they're really physical at the start of the game, and you know, they probably do their best to get the other side, you know, to go away, to sort of give it up. But that's what I was real happy with our guys tonight. I don't think we went away at all tonight. We just, sometimes we were sort of under pump without a doubt, but I just thought we hung in there, and you know, we got some, you know, real good rewards at the end.
Craig, that's 2 hat-tricks now for Xavier against the Roosters this year. It's easy to look at the tries, but what have you made of his development? He seems to be winning the contact, coming out of trouble a lot this year, and like, his finishing is always good, but how do you think he's progressed since joining the club?
No, he's been great for us. You know, he's scored tries, but you know, I think you just mentioned in there with his, you know, coming out of the back, coming out of our half, you know, in the early tackles. He's worked really hard on a couple of things there, you know, to make himself a lot more effective and better, and it's really worked. You know, the one thing is, when he picks something out that, you know, he needs to improve, or you know, he has a bit of a chat to one of the coaches or something, and you know, when he sets his mind on to improving that, he just works his ass off to improve it. And you know, he's been tremendous for us. You know, he's a really good guy too. You know, real good clubman. He's a team man. You know, the team comes first. And as I say, you know, he really looks to improve his game. He doesn't sort of, you know, strut around. I'm an Origin player, and you know, I'm at the peak of my powers. He's still looking to improve. You know, even if it's just a real tiny thing, he'll work really hard to improve that area. So he's been great for us.
Harry and Jerome, like, the game was there to be won. It was in the balance in the second half, and a couple of little bits of individual brilliance that have put you right in control.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, for Harry backing up after Origin, you know, it was pretty tough going for him, and he was pretty fatigued there with, you know, with 15 minutes to go. But yeah, he was tremendous. I thought Munster was too, you know, and obviously backing up after Origin. But I thought Yuzi really took over the game tonight. Yeah. I'm not quite sure. Sometimes, you know, I think he sort of takes a back seat to the, you know, to the big guns, I suppose, you know, to Munster and Harry. But I thought he really stepped up tonight. And, you know, I think he sort of, you know, he done that during the week, to be quite honest. You know, with the Origin players not there, he was, yeah, like he was pretty straight down the gun barrel, you know, during the week, telling the team what they'd do, tell certain individuals what they had to do. And I think, you know, when he does that, you know, he feels that obligation. So, you know, he's put on other people, so he needs to do his job himself really well. And, you know, I think he done that tonight. I thought he was, if not our best, one of our best.
How important is a win like that? A bit like the Manly game, like it's in the balance for about 40 minutes. You got guys coming in and out of Origin, and then you're able to kick clear. I think you're still in the top 4 now. When you're not playing probably at your best, but you're still picking up competition points this time of year. Just how big is that?
Yeah, well, obviously, if you don't pick up competition points, you ain't going to be there at the end of the season. You know, that's, you know, and again, it's still, you know, still a fair way to go. And it's, you know, it's two-thirds way through the season, but you know, we still haven't got enough points to make the 8 yet. So, you know, we need to keep playing well, and if we're going to be a chance at the end, we need to keep playing well and practice, keep playing well, you know, in all these games. So, yeah, like I say, tonight's game I was really happy with. Again, you know, how we, I suppose, absorbed a lot of the pressure there in the first half, and didn't give too much away. The Manly game was very, very similar, to be quite honest. We knew it was going to be a tough game. They were a big physical side, and but where we didn't do that in the first game, we played Manly. Like that, when we played the Brookvale, they did a bit of a job on us, and we did go away. But like the two games there, as you say, they've been quite similar. But we've just hung in there and been resilient and got through at the end.
A couple of late tries there, Craig. Any cause for concern?
Oh, that was disappointing, to be quite honest. To finish the game like that, at the end of the day, I'd hate to think that we put the cue on the rack. At the end of the day, there was just a couple of, I suppose, system errors, especially in the last try. But if someone had said, come here, we'll give you a 30 to 16 win, well, we would have grabbed it with both hands, So, we'll take that. But like I say, that was a bit disappointing to finish like that after such a good performance for the other 75 minutes.
Is Munster all good, Craig? There was reports he had sort of 10 plus stitches in a knee, and he had it pretty heavily strapped.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how many stitches, but he had stitches right on the front of the knee. So, it was, again, he really prides himself on backing up after Origin games, and it looked a not too good cut to me. When I first seen him when he come to the captain's run, I thought, geez, I don't know whether he'd be able to play there, but he sort of got through the captain's run, done a bit of limping, but he seemed to loosen it up a bit, and they put a cover on it and strapped it up. But I think he got through pretty well actually. So again, didn't seem to restrict him too much out there. He looked like he was running okay. So but like I say, it's I'm really proud of him and Harry and X, how they just want to back up after Origin, and if you sort of rule them out, they get dirty with you for a week. So it's good to have that attitude. And again, it might be we give them a rest, some way down the track, before the finals. That'll probably be ideal. But like I say, just really proud of the three of them, and like I say, Munster especially, playing with with that bad cut.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.